A new Gallup poll shows parents' concern for children's safety at school has risen to its highest point in more than 2 decades, and now safety concerns are hitting close to home.
A stolen gun was among 3 confiscated on the campus of Simmons High School Friday. Our Floriana Boardman joins us live near the school with the details. Floriana.
Hi, Katie and Tessa. 2 have been charged in that incident from Friday. And today, the first day back since the lockdown, another potential threat. One parent I spoke with says she and other parents kept their children home today as they stress over safety.
I don't know how to feel. I'm sick to my stomach. My child is terrified to go back to school. We don't know what to believe, what not to believe, other than things that our kids have seen.
A Simmons parent we spoke with who wishes to remain anonymous took her child out of school today. It comes after she says her child saw several threats on social media.
Feels like the kids can delete things and cover them up so that authorities don't see and know. But when you have multiple kids saying the same thing, then it's a question of how can you not believe them.
BCSD says they were unsubstantiated rumors. The parent we spoke with says this is not enough.
You would think that's substantial enough. It's substantiated enough. It's not just one kid. It's multiple kids. It's multiple people who've seen it.
This all comes after a lockdown on Friday where 2 students are now being charged for having a total of 3 guns in their bags. One, a stolen handgun.
I feel like they did a great job on Friday, but since then we feel like they're taking it as kids making jokes, and kids shouldn't be making jokes.
BCSD told us last month it implemented new security measures this school year, including adding 7 SRO positions, random classroom and canine searches, fencing, and surveillance cameras. The parent we spoke with wants to make sure the children initiating any threat are held accountable.
I would like these kids to be expelled the moment that children go and say, and it's multiple children.
Tessa, Katie, this is the second instance of a gun being found at a Berkeley County school in the past 30 days. The gun was found at Goose Creek High School just last month. Now, BCSD policy calls for automatic expulsion of any student found with a gun on campus.
In other education news now, for weeks, we've been reporting on staffing changes within the Charleston County School District, including the elimination of the Chief of Staff position. At the same time, Superintendent Don Kennedy told ABC News 4 it was to, quote, support schools and to align with student achievement goals. Today, we are working for you, learning board members were caught off guard by the sudden announcement after a filing of a Freedom of Information Act request. We learned the following. Board members Erica Coakley, Joyce Green, and Courtney Waters all voicing concerns. Green responding, quote, is anyone else concerned about this other than me? Coakley was concerned that the board and community were not consulted, and Waters saying, quote, how can we do our job of setting policy and accountability measures when we are left in the dark about how these changes connect to a greater vision of change? Now, on the flip side, board members Cindy Boncoats and Dr. Kristen French felt it was within Kennedy's right as superintendent. And new tonight, Dr. Taylor has been named the Assistant Superintendent for Communications, Business and Community Partnerships for Orangeburg County School District. The district made the announcement this afternoon.
Good evening. A lack of respect. It's how the state school bus safety coordinator is describing an issue we see far too often. Cars failing to stop for a stopped school bus. As our Natalie Spala explains, while school has only been back in session for now about a month, hundreds of incidents have already been reported.
From the low country,
why are you still going past the bus?
To all corners of the state.
We've received 530 reports of individuals passing a stopped school bus. So yeah, that's a good many reports.
Reports that reflect a nationwide trend. Earlier this month, a survey conducted by the National Association of State Directors of Pupil Transportation reported nationally more than 51,000 vehicles illegally passed stopped school buses on a single day during the 2021-22 school year.
The reason it has those flashing lights, the reason it has that stop sign on it is to protect the most innocent of kids. that are getting on and off of that bus.
A lack of respect. That's what it boils down to if you ask Sergeant Matt Southern. But he says at times there can be some confusion, especially on multi-lane roadways.
If you're traveling the same direction as the school bus, you cannot overtake or pass that bus once those yellow lights come on. But if you're traveling on the opposite side of a multi-lane highway, you're able to pass the bus.
Beyond educating drivers, a statewide pilot program has been in effect since last year, equipping extended stop arms on some buses to further crack down on illegal passing.
I actually followed behind one of those buses recently in the Lexington area when it extended those arms in a neighborhood. Definitely nobody could get past that bus, which is a good thing.
Good for now, but efforts to have arms implemented on buses statewide came to a screeching halt earlier this year when the state Senate failed to pass the $10 million bill. Meantime, Sergeant Southern is offering drivers an important reminder.
Passing a stopped school bus does have a steep fine. It's $1,062.50. Puts 6 points against your driver's license. When the lights come on, do what you're supposed to do. Stop, and then you're on your way again.